Hello, ladies and germs. Welcome to the Bughouse Theater Presents, Peaches and Hot Sauce Presents, Dilettante Ball Live.
Yeah.
I'm Johnny.
I'm Spencer.
Here on the Bughouse Theater Presents, Peaches and Hot Sauce Presents, Dilettante Ball Live, we go on Wikipedia.
We learn about the states.
And we talk about them.
Yeah, we do.
But first, and I'm going to do this real quick because it feels like gross talking about it. But I went on a vacation.
Okay.
I was gone. Did you notice?
When?
Last week. I was gone last week. You watched my cat?
Yeah, I was hanging out with your cat for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was gone. And I
you weren't there?
No, I wasn't.
Was Jessica there?
No, she was not.
Okay.
She was with me.
Where were you?
Italy.
Okay.
And it was great. And I'm sure you want to hear. And I've been saving stories. I wrote down specifically. I took notes
to
tell you. I did. So I'm just real quick because if you want to talk to me about it later, it's fine. But
I don't.
Nobody does. Okay, so real quick, I'm just gonna fire sale these notes.
Okay.
We were in line at the Coliseum for a long time, like an hour and a half, because everything had long lines.
Okay. Who did you fight?
Everyone.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're back. So I guess yeah.
Yeah, I won.
You won.
So there are two kids also waiting in line. I assume, or standing near the line.
Okay.
What the hell do you think they're playing with? I'll give you.
They're playing with a stick and a hoop.
No, so much cooler and worse.
It's a Jacob's ladder, one of those
No,
wooden.
you're getting closer though.
It's just string. They're doing cat's cradle.
There were two kids who were like 8 years old, maybe 9, 10. I don't know. I'm bad at telling the ages of children.
Sure. And they're European, so they're all skinny.
They're very skinny, wearing very baggy clothes, and have very asymmetrical haircuts.
Yeah.
They were playing with tech decks.
I'm sorry, tech decks? You mean little tiny skateboards for your fingers?
Yes. It was insane.
I'm sorry. I thought America was behind in all the different things. Like we're like 5 years behind in fashion.
Sure.
You're telling me Europe's 15 years behind in kids' toys?
In miniature skateboard technology.
Right.
Yeah.
So they each had their own tech deck.
And they were fucking good,
Were they good?
dude.
They're like grinding on rails and
then like the line would move forward and they would find a new spot to like grind and like dude, it was crazy.
That's okay. That's awesome.
Okay, one.
It's sad that they died though.
Okay, the two hotels that we stayed in.
Fancy.
We each stayed in our own hotels.
Yeah.
Had in the showers.
Okay.
There were
bidets.
There were, but oh god, don't worry, I will get there.
I'm jumping the gun. Okay.
In the showers, there were like string chains that you pull.
Okay, to flush the toilet?
No, that make an alarm go off inside the room.
What? Why?
I assume for sex. It's like I'm ready.
Ding ding.
Ding ding. I cannot imagine any other reason because they weren't long enough. Where
What was the sound?
It was like a
klaxon.
Yeah, but they weren't long enough where if someone were to like slip and fall in the shower, they would be able to be prone and pull it.
Right, life alert.
It was like they were like 3-4 feet was the lowest that you could pull.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So if you're taking a bubble bath, you couldn't be like, I'm ready.
No, you couldn't.
Weird. Okay.
I'll just cut to the bidets right now. Do you know how to use a bidet?
Only practically. I've never actually done one.
I don't think you do know how to use one practically.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I've done a lot of research online.
I looked it up.
You have to.
I assumed.
Because what if you're in someone's house and they have one and you're like, fuck.
Is that rude to use someone's bidet?
It's there.
I feel like it's rude.
Is it rude to use a toilet? Why? Well, if you don't know how to use it, you leave shit everywhere, maybe.
Yeah. So, I assumed.
I shit in your bidet. Is that fine? Ugh. I guess.
Your bidet was broken. I used your sink.
Yeah, right.
So I assumed.
That was the water fountain.
Why do you have a water fountain in your bathroom?
I'm rich. I have a bidet, remember?
I assumed that the way it worked was it was sort of like a spray that sprayed directly at your anus. like a very light enema, which sounds lovely. It
does sound great.
That's not how it works.
It's not how it works.
It's a toilet-level sink, and you just use your bare hand to remove feces from your...
Don't.
I swear to God. I swear to fucking God, I looked it up. I looked it up in like 8 different places because I was like, there's no way that everyone in the world besides us is touching their bare, dirty anus with their hands.
Do you know why people shake with their right hands?
Because their left hands are covered in shit.
Literally, when the Romans were Romans, they would wipe their asses with their left hand and shake with their right hand. So you're telling me Europe's still doing that shit?
Yeah.
Cool. And they're playing with tech decks. Who knows what's going on?
Yeah, those tech decks are filthy.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Let me borrow your tech deck. Better not.
Okay, so there are really crappy, touristy, bullshitty things everywhere.
Yeah.
There were a bunch of T-shirts, and there are Italia, whatever. Yeah. Then there were a bunch that were stylized like the Grand Theft Auto box art. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it would be like instead of like GTA, it would be like ITALIA.
Okay,
so
sure.
Like, and they're like, see, you know how the
so sort of like
Grand Theft Auto
like
boxes?
Christian shirts. Like Christian shirts would like, instead of saying like Reese's, it'd be the Reese's logo, but it's like Jesus.
Yeah. So, yeah, basically.
Okay, so like that, but for Italy.
So they had those, and they were like the Grand Theft Auto box, and it was garbage. And then there was like a next level garbage T-shirt, and it was that, and it said Venice, or like
instead of Vice City.
Yeah. No. It said
okay.
Venice instead of like Grand Theft Auto, and then instead of Vice City, it said Meme City. And there were like scenes of like Venice with
Doge in the background.
Yeah,
or
this dude.
What dude is that?
I don't know. Look it up.
Hulk Hogan?
It's a meme, dude.
Hulk Hogan was on the T-shirt?
So it was just garbage.
Oh yeah, bro. That's Macho Man Randy Savage.
Okay, so the last one that I'll tell you, which is another T-shirt, and I didn't see it for sale anywhere, but I saw two different people of indeterminate countries of origin wearing this shirt.
Okay. Separately?
Separately.
Okay.
So, like days apart.
Okay.
It's Snoopy.
Okay, that's already weird.
Sitting like by like a table or a counter with his legs propped up.
Okay.
And he's wearing his red, or not Red Baron.
Like Baron von
No,
Munchausen.
it is the Red Baron.
Yeah.
Red Baron. So he's wearing the Red Baron like captain's
Is Snoopy
hat.
the Red Baron?
Yeah, I believe he is.
He's one of the bad guys?
That's what.
He fights the Red Baron.
Then who is he?
I don't know.
Well, look, who is he?
Yeah, World War I flying ace.
That's his name? Hello, I'm World War I flying ace.
Yeah.
I guess when you can't talk, it doesn't matter what your name is.
Yeah.
So he's wearing his World War I flying ace cap.
Right.
Legs propped up, maxing and relaxing. Underneath,
Yeah.
the shirt says root beer.
So you bought me one, right? You bought me a T-shirt, right?
I bought it off of a person wearing it.
I wish you did.
It was
I would lose my
I
freaking
don't know
mind.
what. I have literally
Root beer.
no idea.
Nothing on the back. Nothing on the back.
Nope.
Nothing.
Just root beer.
Root beer.
I did buy you something though.
Did you really?
I have it with me.
Oh my god.
It's a magnet.
Okay.
And it's St. Peter suffering, and he's very upset. And it reminded me of you because you're always very upset.
I am. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I thought his suffering sort of embodied your suffering.
It does. Thank you. I'll put this on my fridge next to the other magnet you got me that says something like, it's from San Francisco.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like, the grass is always greener, and it has like marijuana leaves on it.
So we also bought one of those for our friend Patrick Bodenhausen.
Sure, friend of the show.
Yes. We bought one of those
weed magnets?
toke that sticky kush weed magnets when we were in San Francisco for him too, and his family's like pretty religious, so they like hid it when their family would visit. So this time when we went, we were like, well, we should probably just get him another inappropriate magnet.
Yeah.
So we got one, and it's the crotch of the statue of David, and then colored like the Italian flag, and it's just like a little wiener on a magnet, basically.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good looking up. We gonna do this?
Yeah. Well, so the last, and everyone can play. The last state that we got, and for those of you that don't know, we've been going through the list of states in order that they were
Admitted to the Union.
And we're
Okay.
on number 16?
I don't know.
Okay.
The last one
I don't
was-
actually listen to the podcast
The
either.
last one was Indiana. So I will tell you what number that was, right? Because I don't want to see. Okay, 19 was
19,
Indiana.
Okay.
Number 20. Does anybody have a guess for what number 20 is?
I've got a guess.
What do you think?
Michigan?
Do
We're
you,
here
know,
in
do
Michigan?
you know that because you're from Michigan? Because if you do know that, that's cheating. Okay, and okay, if you think it's Michigan, do you think it's the Upper Peninsula or the Lower Peninsula?
Put your hand up and show us on your dumb hand.
Does anybody else? If you don't have guesses, I don't care. But if you do, let me know. Illinois? Sure. Kentucky? Ohio.
I'm going to guess Arkansas.
Arkansas? That's a good one. I'm going to say Alabama?
No.
We'll see. I was closer than everyone.
What is it?
Mississippi.
Mississippi?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, nice, right? And before it was called Mississippi, it was the Mississippi Territory.
Sure.
And that's December 10th, 1817, almost a year to the day after Indiana was admitted.
Okay. Very good.
So here, I'll let you look, and then
Why?
I'll to see the flag and shit.
Oh, okay. Oh, God. Is this
Yeah.
that's still their flag?
It's so
Their flag is the Confederate flag.
it's not. Their flag is the Confederate flag, like Australia's flag is the British flag.
I live in America. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll pass the computer around later, I guess, so you can see. I don't know. It's a blue stripe, a white stripe, and a red stripe.
And in the field where the stars and stripes are in a normal American flag?
Where the stars and stripes are the whole flag.
Excuse me.
Where the stars are is a Confederate flag.
Yeah.
So, awesome. Nicknames, the Magnolia State and the Hospitality State.
No.
If you're white. Their abbreviation, MS or MISS.
IPPI.
No, that's the whole thing.
Mississippi.
Mississippi. Website, ms.gov.
Sure, multiplesclerosis.gov.
Oh, no, ms.gov. And so many people accidentally type in mrs.gov, and she gets mad.
Yeah.
Okay. Mississippi is a state in the southern United States. Do you know what the capital is?
Akron.
No.
Am I close?
No.
Is it?
Well, kind of.
Is it Biloxi?
No. Jackson.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you were right. Jackson is the state capital and largest city with a population of around 175,000 people.
That's it?
It's Mississippi, man.
Whatever. Okay.
The state only has 175,001 people.
Where does that guy live?
Oh, wait, the state overall has a population. This is the next sentence. Jeez, this state already sucks.
Yep.
The first paragraphs of the article are the capital and how many people live here. Nothing to brag about. The state population of around 3 million people. That's like
More people went to my college.
More people. From what do you attended while you were there? That's not true. Over the course of
It feels that way, though, right? 3 million people.
There's no. I don't.
I talked to 3 million people today.
That's not true.
You're one of them, pal. Thank you. Thank you for making this possible.
Oh, this is awesome.
What?
So, 3 million people.
Yeah,
Next sentence.
got it.
Mississippi is the 32nd most extensive and 31st most populous. So
Okay.
they're right. Their people to land ratios are right.
Sure.
Next sentence. This is the first paragraph of the article about Mississippi.
All right.
Mississippi often finishes low or last in multiple state rankings, such as in health, educational attainment, and median household income.
Awesome.
They
I love that
literally they're honest.
The
I will
Chamber
give
of
them
Commerce,
that.
yeah. The Chamber of Commerce or whoever makes the Wikipedia article is like, we can't. Let's just be honest.
But Mississippi has been ranked the most religious state in the country since 2000. Only since 2011, though.
2011.
That's when they started ranking. I guess.
Those go hand in hand, right? Well, we're the most religious. Well, you're also the dumbest and most unhealthy.
Yeah.
Is there a breakdown of demographics? 98% white.
I bet it's not that, and it's not great for the people that aren't that.
Do we have any state birds or anything like that?
No, state symbols. Here we go. Oh, their flag is bad news.
Yeah.
Their bird, the northern mockingbird. Okay.
No, you can't get that.
That's Florida's.
That's not yours.
Butterfly, spice bush swallowtail.
That's just the name of a pornography. Spice Bush Swallowtail 4.
I don't even.
This time we mean business.
And their fish is the largemouth bass.
Who cares? Everyone, look.
The flower's magnolia. The insect is the western honeybee. The mammal is the white-tailed deer. Whose isn't?
That's so boring, dude.
It is, for real. Reptile? Ooh.
It better be like the crocodile or something like.
It's the alligator.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
This is Florida shit.
Yeah. Tree, southern magnolia. We get it. Ugh. Oh. There's state beverage. You want to take a stab at it?
Root beer?
No. It's that.
Is it whiskey or
no,
something
it's,
like?
it's that good old American drink, milk.
No way.
And this is not
Milk.
the first state to have milk as their state beverage, which is
Multiple
so
states have milk as their beverage.
gross.
Yeah. That's super gross.
Colors red and blue. State
What?
dance.
Wait, hold on. The colors are red and blue? Like our state colors are red and blue.
I mean, every state's colors are red and blue.
Yeah.
State dance.
Square.
Clogging.
No.
State food. Sweet potato. Gemstone emerald mineral gold. Motto. Virtue et armis, which means virtue
and war?
Yeah. It doesn't translate it, but that's what I'm going to guess
What
it
a
is.
crazy state.
The state rock is granite, which is the same as New Hampshire.
Yeah.
The state shell is the eastern oyster.
Their state shell?
Yeah. Ugh. And their slogan, unofficially, is first flight.
First flight. What does that mean?
I don't know. Is that even
First
true?
white flight.
That's not
No,
even
that's not even close to being true. The
was
first
a-
flight was in Kitty Hawk in North Carolina.
Okay.
First
I don't
flight.
know.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I hate Mississippi.
Is anyone here from Mississippi?
All right, good. Let's talk
Nice.
shit.
Has anyone here been to Mississippi?
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
What'd you think?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Keep on driving. I don't like Mississippi from everything I'm hearing.
Me neither. Would you go?
Yes.
Me too.
Okay. I would go in a heartbeat. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I would rule that place like a king.
you,
I know I would.
where would you go? What are the big
Well, apparently I go to Jackson. It's the only city in the state.
What else? Yeah, what else is there? I can't think of one Mississippi landmark. The Mississippi Delta.
I was gonna say the Mississippi
but I don't
River.
think you go there.
I feel like Louisiana claims that though. You know?
Do they?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I feel like Mississippi has. I mean, is Mississippi? What is Mississippi burning?
What?
Is that a thing?
I don't know.
Am I even thinking of the right thing?
Are you asking me if Mississippi burning is a thing and what that thing is, or
Yeah.
are you saying Mississippi's burning something? What is it that they're burning? I don't know what you're
I
asking.
was
me.
asking the first series of questions, but now I want to ask the second.
Tires.
Thank you. Have you ever been? Is there somewhere you've been to that you wish you hadn't been, or as you're there, you're like, I gotta get out of here?
Italy.
Yeah.
I'll be
You're
for-
covered in blood from
I'll
the Coliseum. And
Yeah. I'll be for real. I have never been around more people in my life than like walking around the Coliseum, and it was awful because all of them had tech decks. It was for real like the worst. There were so many people. It was great, and I'm glad I went.
Blah,
and it was
blah,
a
blah.
lovely trip. But for real, I've been other popular touristy places.
yeah, brag about it.
I've been all over, but I've never experienced so much flesh. Just like everywhere, sweaty flesh.
Slapping backs and
It was so crowded that there were roads like you have. The
roads were closed off because of how many people there were.
yes, people would just walk in the street because there was no room on the sidewalks, and
So
it wasn't like
because cars were driving on the sidewalks.
yeah, because they're so tiny there.
Yeah.
And
Like Vespas and
yeah, and it wasn't that like a few stray people who were idiots were walking in the road.
Right.
It was like everyone was walking in the fucking road, and you had to still be like,
excuse me.
yeah, it was crazy.
What, were they all like? Were they eating like funnel cake and stuff, or
Yeah, funnel cake started in Italy.
is that right?
Yeah.
Funnel cake.
Yep.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Uh-huh.
Did you have anything weird to eat, or was it all just like pasta and?
It was really just pasta. I didn't really have anything weird. It was fine. It was great. It was great food.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
That sounds boring.
I mean, well, here's the thing. It sounds boring because I feel like the number one food that you can get here is Italian food, pretty much.
Really?
I think so.
Pizza, if you count pizza. If
Pizza-
Papa John's is Italian, then sure.
Yeah, sure. Well, that is. And then, I mean, most like fancy restaurants are Italian. Everybody before prom goes to Olive Garden.
Yeah,
you know?
right. That's true. Yeah. Can we talk about the new sandwiches at Olive Garden?
Oh, damn, can we?
Yeah.
Breadstick sandwiches.
They're making breadstick like meatball subs. And you
That's
can still get
unlimited
unlimited
breadsticks.
breadsticks anyway. So that's pretty. When are we going?
Sign me up. I mean,
When are you
what time do
free?
they close?
Let's wrap this up real quick and then go over to Olive Garden.
Yeah, I love that. I only wish that they imported Fazoli's breadsticks to make the sandwiches.
Are you gonna do this to me right now?
Yeah, I am.
You're full of shit, Johnny.
No. Can we wait? Can we take a poll?
I'd love to take a poll and prove me right.
So if you think that Fazoli's breadsticks are better than Olive Garden breadsticks, just raise your. No, let's do applause.
No.
because it's odd. Because it's
How much you're passionate about it.
yeah. Because raising your hand is not good for a podcast. Raise your hand. Raise both of your hands and applaud.
If you think Fazoli's is better than Olive Garden as far as breadsticks are
Breadsticks,
concerned.
just breadsticks. All right, 1, 2. Okay, we got a little bit. Okay,
Okay,
now Olive Garden
30,
is better
40,
than
we got, okay,
Fazoli's.
50 people said that.
Yeah, okay. Olive Garden is better than Fazoli's. Yeah, you know they said we couldn't fill out the United Center.
But here
and
we are.
I said,
So it's crazy that only 50 people applauded for you. I'm about to get 30,000. Sorry,
so,
bro.
It's fine. So if you think Olive Garden is better than Fazoli's, just breadsticks. No one.
Wow. We had 30 people applaud.
Everyone
and
else
everyone's abstained.
Everyone else said, "Fuck you."
Wow.
There's some third-party breadsticks that are better than both.
Yeah, exactly right.
Macaroni Grill.
I've never even.
Because you can write on the breadsticks with crayon.
Okay. I don't know what to think of that.
Think of what?
My
Bread.
life has just changed for the worse.
That's why I got you that magnet, man.
Just remember the suffering of Peter. What happened to Peter? Which Peter is
I
this?
honestly have no idea.
Cool. You're Catholic? You raised Catholic?
I was raised Catholic.
And you don't
yes.
know who this is?
No. He guards the gates of heaven?
Is that the same Peter? Yep, I'm hearing
There you
yes.
go. He's very sad at those gates.
Name. Name.
Peter.
Yeah, that's my name too.
No, yeah.
What's Peter what?
Daniels.
Okay, Peter Daniels. Okay, says here you're a sodomizer.
Yeah.
What's I don't know. Just go in.
Oh, okay.
All right. Next.
Is it first of all, is that a real thing?
Sodomy?
Yeah. No, it is is it a real thing somewhere in some text that St. Peter is
No.
the one in charge?
No. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe.
We'll never know.
I just know that the Catholic Church has invented a lot of stuff.
Oh, hell yeah, they have.
Yeah. Granted, I was raised Mormon, so I can't really. I don't really have a leg to stand on.
Sure. It's weird that they cut off the one leg of the firstborn Mormon son.
Yeah.
So
This is a prosthetic, by the way.
yeah, it's very good.
Thank you. We have very good Mormon doctors.
You have to go to a Mormon doctor?
Oh yeah. It's in the Book of Mormon. It's in the Doctrine and Covenants. Yeah.
So is St. Peter in charge? He's not in charge of delegating who goes to heaven and who goes to hell. He's just in charge of reading the book.
Yeah, he's in charge of the book.
Can he lie?
Can he lie?
Yeah. Can he be like, no, you're good?
So they slip him a 20, and he's like, "Yeah, go in.
Yeah.
We'll get you a table by the bathroom."
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's better than not being in there at all.
That's true. Or
Like, what's the best seat like in heaven or in hell?
in the best
seat in hell.
the one by the window.
What can you see? What can you see out the
Well,
window?
you just get a warm breeze. Because it feels like if he can't.
Hey, real quick, I might have mentioned this on the podcast before, but one of my favorites, Far Side
Oh
comics.
hell yeah! That's absolutely my favorite.
Okay, it's a guy.
It's Snoopy.
right. He's got his Red Baron gear, Red Baron pizza gear. So there's a guy. He leans over to the guy next to him on the seat. He just goes, "I hate it here."
So you didn't explain the funny part of that is that they're in hell.
Oh yeah.
No,
He's just in an airport.
Yeah.
I hate it here. What, Ohio?
So if he can lie, that's awesome. If he can't lie, what is his purpose?
Well, no. See, he can only tell truths, but the guy next to him can only lie. And so you get to figure out which one is which.
Well, St. Peter is the one guarding the gate.
And Paint Cedar is the one guarding the book. And if you can steal the book, it's worth 10 points.
Oh, God.
And if you can get it back to your home place,
Yeah,
you
home
get
place.
resurrected.
Ooh. Would you want to get resurrected?
Yes?
I don't know.
What does that mean? What does that entail? Eternal life?
I don't know. I don't know.
Would you rather just stay dead?
You hang out on Earth for a while and then you go to heaven?
Yeah.
Would you want that?
If it's fun.
It's up to you, man. You make your own fun, dude.
Then yeah, that sounds great. Why wouldn't you just want to have fun forever?
I don't know.
Do you think you'll get old?
Well, maybe why bother getting resurrected if you're going to go to heaven anyway? Or, just go straight there.
Just go straight there.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Are you making this up? How does resurrection work?
I don't know. Yes, I'm making it up. It's not a thing.
So everyone's. You're saying religion made it up.
Yeah.
Right. That's fair. I think I would like to. I think I would like to live forever. I don't know. Can I have the option of killing myself at a certain point if it gets too much?
No.
So that also would entail, if you're living forever, this is something that freaks me out. If
Okay.
you're living forever, someday like the sun will supernova, engulf the planet, and you're just like floating in space alone. Is that better than being dead forever?
Wow. So you get to live for like 30 billion years.
Forever, not 30 billion
No,
years.
but until it blew
Oh,
up.
yeah.
And then you'd be like, fuck.
Yeah. And then you're just there, floating in space. Probably really hot too, from the sun.
From the sun blowing up.
Yeah.
Ah, it's so hot here. The sun.
Right?
There's no sound in space. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Would you travel to Mars?
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm never going into space.
You're too scared? You too chicken?
Yes, I am. And here's the thing. Flying in a normal airplane is miserable enough.
Yeah.
There's no way that a longer, more strenuous flight would be less miserable.
Well, part of the reason it sucks is because of turbulence, right?
No, I mean turbulence
No.
is crappy, but the thing that sucks is just like being there. I'll tell you one more thing about the flight that we took back. It was a European airline. It was Scandinavian Airlines, and there are all these fucking Scandinavians on there.
Are you racist against Scandinavians?
I am very. It's so hard to pick them out, though. So I have to.
That's a stereotype.
I have to get to know someone real well before I can hate them. But we were on this flight, and it's an 8.5-hour flight, and all of these fucking Scandinavians.
What's the like the racial slur? Scans?
Scabs.
Scabs?
Scabs.
Scads?
Scandies. Pecan Scandies.
Okay.
So
There's a bunch of pecan scandies around.
they're all, getting drinks on the flight like you do.
Like they do.
But they're all standing up and like hanging out.
On the plane.
Yeah, so there were dudes like hanging out, standing around like in the back of the plane by the bathroom.
Like it was a bar.
Yes, they all like had drinks and they were
Yo,
just like
horky porky.
shooting the shit.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a line to use the bathroom. And they were like, "No, go in." And they were just like chilling outside and then they're chilling like outside the bathroom in the middle of the plane, just like and you can't
so
stand on a
Sandra-
plane, so
right.
they're like standing like this, like yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think about the soccer game?
But except it was all in like
Horky porky.
Yeah, and it was crazy. And they were all just like, they were just awful people. It was a terrible flight thanks to them.
Because of the scans.
And because on U.S. flights, they're always like, sit down. Sit down.
Sit the
Just
hell
cool your
down.
jets.
Yeah,
Sit
yeah.
down. Everybody sit down. But nobody gave a damn.
No one corralled them.
No.
It was a free for all.
It was sky. It was like sky anarchy.
Sky anarchy.
Yeah.
So there was no air marshal to wrangle everybody.
No.
No shots were fired.
No. I wish shots had been fired.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
I had a weird dream last night. I just remembered.
Okay.
Where I was trying to kill somebody because I was like a secret agent or something.
Okay.
But I was with like a woman who was like my cover,
Okay.
and then she was like viciously murdered and had her face skinned off. And I woke up and I was like, oh my god.
And you woke up and there was face skin in your bed.
Yeah. I've never had a dream like that before in my life. It was so violent, and I was so like, what the hell just happened?
So did someone do it, or was it like a machine that did
I was
it?
trying to kill this guy, and I was shooting him in the head, but he was like
Not good-
he was
not
like a
good enough.
Terminator,
Oh.
and the Terminator won.
I've only seen the first 3 recently.
Yeah.
And in every single one, yes, in fact, the Terminator does win.
Yeah.
Actually, not the first one. The Terminator loses in the first one.
I'll take your word for it.
He does.
So imagine the second Terminator.
Okay.
Scary, right?
Yes.
Scary.
Is it the T-800 or the T-1000?
The T-1000. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly. So you know what I'm saying.
That's no good.
He looks like a cop. Mm-hmm. So you're already scared in the first place. Do you trust cops?
I mean, I don't super want to get into this because this is a comedy podcast.
Cops are funny, like the Keystone Cops.
Keystone Cops. Yo, can I tell you about Italian cops?
Yeah?
This is the last Italian thing I'm going to talk about.
I don't
swear
believe
to
you.
God. They're hot as fuck,
No,
dude.
they're not.
They are.
No, they're not.
Like, our cops are all fat and shitty.
Right.
Every single Italian cop was like a fucking hot ass jacked dude with like a dope beard. They were smoking.
Yeah.
And they were smoking
literally
for real.
smoking.
But yeah, they were like hot as hell.
Well, they eat so much pasta, they have to like run it off. They're
yeah,
all running marathons.
They just spend their whole lives carbo loading.
Yeah, yeah.
They can run for miles.
They're like Kenyans. They're Kenyans.
It was insane. Yeah.
Did you meet any hot cops?
No, I only admired from afar.
From afar, okay. So you didn't get any autographs or anything?
No, I probably wouldn't be able to read it anyway.
Their name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't it weird that names are different when you go somewhere else?
Yeah.
Why do we call it Deutschland? Or why don't we call it Deutschland?
I don't know. I can't answer that.
That's Germany, right?
Yes, I know why we don't call it Italy Deutschland.
Why don't we call Italy Italia?
I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know.
You just got there, though. You just came back from
Yeah,
there.
they didn't. I asked
They
every
didn't tell
single
you?
person I met, and they said, I don't speak English. I'm sorry.
They said that to you in English?
Yeah, that's the only thing. Every single person in school learns how to say, I don't speak English. I'm sorry. In English.
How many secrets do you think you learned by yourself
What do you mean?
over there
I don't know.
without their help?
What do you mean secrets?
I assume there's some sort of Italian secrets that they wouldn't tell you, which is why they, I'm sorry, I don't speak English, I can't tell you.
Oh no! The only interaction I had with anyone was asking them why we don't call it Italia. I packed my own food and everything, so I didn't have to talk to anyone.
So you didn't try to uncover any, like Angels and Demons style plots? You didn't try to uncover anything?
Oh, I didn't have to talk to anyone though. The clues are all in the paintings, dude.
The clues are all in the paintings.
Yeah.
What did you find out?
Oh, I found out where the best gelato was.
Uh-huh.
And I found out.
It's a shame that docent had to die for that information.
Yeah, and I found out. No, that's it actually.
That's it?
Yeah.
So the docent, in his last gasp of breath, he wrote down clues in his own blood, like
He
where the
wrote,
best.
I'm sorry, I don't speak English.
Okay, smell you later.
Yeah. Yes, smell you later, indeed. But before we bring Andrew back up one last time, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Thank you to Family Values for playing. Thank you to Patrick, the pod father. And again, thank you for coming out so much. This was a lot of fun. Let's give it up one more time for Andrew.
Where were you when I first got drunk? Down at the bar where I sat right next to a monk. He said, your spirit's gone, I know it is. And I said, I'll be alright. And alright is just perfect when I'm living my damn life. I said, oh, how things have changed it again. You think I've done something wrong. You may think I've lost myself. You may think I've lost myself, but I'm just fine. Where were you when I first got high? In the basement of my girlfriend, she said I'd be just fine. I lost my head and went to bed and woke up feeling good. I left my old clean life to be exactly where I stood. I said, oh, how things have changed it again. Oh, you think I've done something wrong. You may think I've lost myself. may think I've lost myself, but I'm just fine. Where were you on the 3rd of November when I joined the army and thought I'd be remembered? At the end I got a badge that said I did alright, but alright isn't good enough when I'm giving up my goddamn life. I said, oh, how things have changed yet again. You think I've done something wrong. You may think I've lost myself. You may think I've lost myself, but I'm just fine. You may think I've lost myself, but I'm doing fine.
Some people wait a lifetime
For a bow bed like this.
This has been a Peaches and Hot Sauce presentation.
Peaches. Hot sauce. 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 Got your peaches. Got your hot